fucking you know, business nigga.
Yeah.
Just business side and fucking understanding, you know what I'm saying, like where he was and the understanding of everything like that, nigga, like ahead of his time, nigga. He was buying these catalogs like back in the day. Matter of fact, let me play that clip for the people that wasn't on the live and didn't see it. And things like that. Let me play that clip. Shout out to Spencer Cornelia. He put it in the shortest form of how he got the Beatles catalog.
I wonder did they sell that back to Sony?
Think they did. Think that, or half of it. They probably got it broke down.
No, I'm talking about just them in general. Yeah, just the Beatles. Was that part of the deal? You know?
Yeah. Michael Jackson. Play this clip for y'all.
Quick story on how Michael Jackson owned the Beatles' music. Michael Jackson's 1979 album Off the Wall has sold over 20 million albums worldwide. His 1982 album Thriller sold 70 million albums worldwide. Add in concert revenue and merchandising, and Jackson was easily worth over $100 million by 1985 when this happened. The ATV music catalog went up for sale in September 1984. 1 year later, Jackson closed the deal for $47.5 million. ATV owned the publishing company that had the rights to the entire Lennon and McCartney catalog. It's believed that in 1995, Sony purchased a 50% stake in the catalog for $110 million, providing Jackson with a quick payday of $62.5 million, but also allowing him half control of an asset worth $220 million. Sony ultimately paid $750 million for Jackson's 50% stake in 2016. Jackson's $47.5 million investment turned into an $800 million profit and the claim of owning the Beatles' music for a couple decades. A quick story on how Michael Jackson owned the Beatles' music. Michael Jackson's 1979 album Off the Wall has sold over 20 million albums worldwide. His 1982 album Thriller sold 70 million albums worldwide. Add in concert revenue and merchandising, and Jackson was easily worth over $100 million by 1985 when this happened. The ATV music catalog went up for sale in September 1984. 1 year later, Jackson closed the deal for $47.5 million.
$47 million deal in 1985. Nigga, I wasn't even born yet, nigga.
Me neither.
I wasn't even born when that nigga made that motherfucking deal, bro. That's crazy.
800 million.
Nah, that nigga was up.
I'm talking about just holding on to that bitch.
Bro, this is before niggas was born. He was closing these type of deals, nigga. I just realized Thriller came out that motherfucking long ago.
Yeah, facts.
So they was listening to Thriller before I was born, but that shit was turned when I was a kid.
Facts.
We was doing the Michael Jackson dance,
Facts.
nigga.
You got to think, it wasn't that old at that time, though.
It wasn't. It was like 10 years.
You feel me?
Shit.
It really wasn't that old.
By the time niggas started seeing who Michael Jackson was, niggas was like, okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I can remember Michael Jackson, nigga, like when I was like 5. Real nigga shit. Like, literally.
So how the fuck did we see him as a kid when we was fucking kids?
Because, bro.
Because he was already doing that. He was already grown.
You had like MTV.
How was he dropped?
You had all this shit. He had movies and shit around that time. Videos. Like, hell yeah.
Let me see how old Michael Jackson was when he dropped Thriller. Hold on. How old was Michael Jackson in Thriller?
MJ was a bad boy.
Facts.
And then, you know, the radio was playing it. It's always with somebody trying to dance like that nigga.
Facts.
So yeah, man, you know, he was a very, very trendsetting young man.
25. He was 25 when Thriller dropped. Damn. That nigga was great.
What?
That nigga was great, bro. But they bought half of it, and that right there turns into a tune of when you think about it, bro. When a nigga make a move like that much of a power move, you understand why the conspiracy theories happen. Because ownership, publishing, all that type of shit was all that nigga cared about. That nigga was buying all type of niggas publishing. He wasn't just buying rap publishing. You know what I'm saying?
No, God.
I heard he bought some of Eminem catalog.
Yeah, when Eminem dissed him?
Yeah.
He cashed out on that boy shit. Now I own your ass, nigga. You want to talk shit?
Oh, he's talking when he dissed Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
So Paul McCartney, that was with the Beatles, that was a big issue because he sat down and talked to him about it. And the nigga was like, man, how much you sell your catalog for? He gave him a number. Michael Jackson went like right after that and paid them like $5 million over what the nigga said he would take.
Right.
It's like, man, I got your publishing, type shit. That nigga saw the future of this shit, bro.
Bro, you know what's crazy? A lot of artists have like them stories of Michael Jackson. Like, he'd holler at him, invite him over or whatever, and then he was like, yeah, so you know you're publishing. What are you gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? Or who owns it? You know what I'm saying? Just bring it up. And next thing you know, shit, he try to cash out on it. You know what I'm saying?
Dark Child, he hollered at that nigga about his. That nigga Dark Child say when he was in the studio, when he went to go record with the nigga, they went to time, they was gambling. Did you see that story? With Dark Child? Well, him and Dark Child, they was gambling. I forgot what they was playing. Him and Mike Jackson, they was doing some music. Yeah. And Dark Child was just like, I forgot what they was playing. I think they was shooting pool and they was gambling. And they wasn't gambling on no cash. They was gambling on DVDs. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you owe me a DVD. You owe me a DVD type shit. So they went to Times Square after they was gambling to go get the DVDs. Right. Say after they come back, he go upstairs to use the bathroom. He say he in the restroom. He say he see a note up in there from Michael Jackson wrote to himself, asked him about his publishing. So he said when he went downstairs, the nigga eventually got to it like, man, let me sit down and talk to you real quick, man. Like, so what's going on? With your publishing? Right. And he said Michael Jackson just started telling him about the business. He said he ain't trying to buy the nigga shit. He said at first he was talking to him about it. He said, nah, you good. You good. Like, right. I ain't gonna go for this nigga shit. Right. So, I don't know, bro. I don't know what that shit about, man.
Nah, that's shit, man. Right. You know what it is? He just understood. He learned the game young. He seen how the big wigs was doing it, and he wanted a piece of that. Cause he seen it. He seen that shit.
He do it because he saw it being done.
Yeah, cause you got to think he grew up in the time of what, the 50s, 60s, 70s, and all that. Yeah. So being a part of the industry then and seeing how a lot of the black artists didn't own their music. Yeah. And to see him getting up in age and be in positions is like, I kind of take it like he's just like, nah, that ain't gonna be me.
Yeah. I'm gonna get theirs and then some. That nigga just had business. So don't nobody ever compare Michael Jackson to another artist.
Ever.
It's like
they like to compare. They like to compare like all like the such and such is nigga Michael Jackson is solo dolo nigga in the lane by himself.
Yeah.
A league of his own.
Facts.
League of his own. Nigga Michael Jackson.
Never gonna be another. You know they say never say never. They ain't never gonna be another Michael.
Nah, it ain't, bro. You can't do it how he did it with that much skill and talent. Then, like, we talk about the business side of this shit. This nigga worth all this money, and his catalog is steady streaming more. With streaming growing, they said that nigga music is growing and streaming every year.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. My daughter, is one of the world's biggest Michael Jackson fans, bro. And she ain't number 9 years old. Now my oldest daughter.
But she still Alana. Damn.
Bro, listen, man. Bro, I done, like, bought all type of memorabilia, nigga. Like them little toy things right there, nigga. We got the Michael Jackson edition. We got records, nigga. Like, nigga, we got covers with all this nigga on there. We got the charm bracelet, nigga, with all his shits on there, nigga. She got necklaces with this nigga. She got real photos from my grandma from this nigga. Like, she really like, nigga, MJ.
Bro, they say that nigga music is growing more out of the U.S. right now than it is in the U.S. So this was like a power play kind of by Sony. How I'm going to look at it, I'm going to take it as that. Because the biopic is dropping. You got to take your daughter to see it, too.
No, facts.
It drops next year in the movies.
Yeah, we will
the biopic dropping. I might go see it.
We will. Trust me, I know for shit show. We going to be there.
I'm gonna go.
We gonna be there.
Valentine's
we
night.
bought
I
that
got to
This
go
Is
check
It
out that
and all
Marley
that shit.
motherfucker, man.
Which Bob Marley?
I gotta go fuck with it.
You been to the movies lately?
No, that's what's gonna make it so cool. Cause me and my wife.
Bob Marley shit is coming up.
Lately. We don't hardly. You know what I'm saying? I can't say we.
Yeah.
She, you know what I'm saying, by choice. Yeah. But yeah, we gotta go see that tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night. Tomorrow my anniversary. And then Wednesday, hey, that's crazy because that's every year, every morning. I swear I watch. That's my shit, man. What? But yeah, I ain't been to the movie theater yet, man.
Shit.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
What's the last movie I watched at the movie theater?
I think last time I went to the movies was me, Cheese, Rome, and when I did a double date, and I think me and Rome fell asleep. I know for sure I went to sleep. And that was Valentine's Day a couple years ago. Yeah. Man, I can't remember last time I went to the movies though. When shit got high. Yeah. Yeah. What's a good one to go to? Like
shit, they got a bunch of live motherfuckers now though.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they got a bunch of them bitches now.
I know which one I want to
talk about like really like y'all. Hey, y'all gotta go to that. Like it's like a 4D situation. You know how they got the 3D, but they got the 4D shit.
Oh, I never seen that.
And bro, that I ain't gonna lie, nigga, that shit is like the livest shit.
I know what movie theater I want to go to on some like with a female type shit.
Nah, if you don't like some shrooms or some weird shit, you lying to freak the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
I know I did say I want to. A nigga told me that in the chat, bro. A nigga told me on here one time, I think I was on a live stream, he said, we were just talking about going places. He said, hey, man, if you ain't been to a movie in a long time, go. Trust me. Right. I guess that vibe that you get from going there, sitting down.
But they got the shit where it's like
long.
It's damn near like, nigga, you can get it. It's like damn near being in a bed. Almost like shit. It's all comfortable.
I know which one I'm going to.
Bringing you food, man. What? They got that shit live.
Matter of fact, the last movie I've been to was when they did The Dirty Third.
The Dirty Third.
Was that 2022 or 2023? I think that was 2022. The Dirty Third, the last movie.
The last one?
Yeah.
What's it was? 2?
That was probably early 2022. Early 2022. Side Propane and everybody too, man. That was a hell of a movie.
Boy, quick. That nigga played the shit out that, man.
Yeah. I got to get back in the movies one time. I got to find me somebody to go with, man. Find me a date.
Appreciate you, Kung Fu.
For sure, y'all turn us up, man. Turn us up. Shout out to everybody here, man. We rocking.